Oh, what the hell? Yeah, kill her.
Stinks. Waterlogged. Both hands amputated. Body was quartered just as I thought. Laid in the water for some time. Head swollen. Something took a few bites out of it. Something in the throat. Bulging with coins. Guardian Florence from several different provinces. If the murderer did this, means we're dealing with a sanctioned thinking beast. Body was choked up after death. Blow struck with great force, but bones sliced through, not crushed. Creature that killed him had long claws, sharp as a witch's blade. First sank its claws into the victim's heart. No proxies did this.
Very interesting indeed. Yar har fiddle-dee-dee, being a pirate is alright to be. Do what you want, cause a pirate is free. You are a pirate. Yar har fiddle-dee-dee, being a pirate is alright to be. Do what you want, cause a pirate is free. You are a pirate. Yar har fiddle-dee-dee, being a pirate is alright to be. Do what you want cause a pirate is free. You are a pirate. Jojo, are you a pirate? I'm asking you if you're a pirate, Jojo. I'm asking you a question! You crazy dog!
Third hand. A spare.
A spare?
Must have not noticed that he picked everything up. How's this possible? Still warm. Blood still flowing. Several monster species can regenerate. They have active several limbs though. Or if their limb is still completely alive after so much time. Examine the tissue more closely later. Might learn something.
Yeah, why the fuck is it still warm and, like, alive?
Why was it chopped up into pieces? Lots of questions, no answers so far. Need to know about the other victims. I'll ask Boomerang to get you to see the Duchess.
So, because I did the Hearts of Stone DLC, the item that I chose as my reward at the end was the never-ending bottle of liquor. So, technically speaking, I never have to buy any kind of liquor again, and I can refill my potions as much as I want. Saves me the trips to the liquor store. You know, I want another game like Fable where, like, it's kind of like this, you know, but you can just run around and, like, talk to whoever you want, interact with whoever you want, and then you can come back and, like, find them again later.
Need to speak to the Duchess. What you do? All right, you scouts. Stories go find your parents.
What's the hammering? What about the story of Rich and the dragon?
Tales for another time. But take a good look at the man who stands before you now. This is Geralt of Rivia, the master witcher who lent his valiant hand to defeat the giant.
Master Richard, is it true virtue always trumps villainy?
Not always. It go either way. Sometimes virtue wins, sometimes villainy gets the upper hand. Still worth being good.
But why? If it doesn't mean you'll win.
Popper and story, think back. A decent man attracts other good folk, makes friends he can count on. A rogue? Well, you can only count on other rogues. And who would you rather have for a friend?
A man of virtue?
I must agree. Now, that will do for questions. Go find your parents.
Out here dispensing lessons to children. Raising the next generation.
Highness has doubtless arrived at the tourney grounds to watch the battle in the arena. If we hurry, there'll be a time to speak with her before this tournament begins.
Jojo, what do you want, you silly dog?
Lead the way.
You silly boy.
Who's fighting? Nilfgaardian gladiators? Close. Someone's gonna fight a sure. Without some help, to confuse it, slow it down. What's our first problem? The beast is a gift from the Emperor. Should you torment the beast, would you like to be dumped in an arena? You, a witch. I slay monsters who are a threat to humans. You're out to humiliate one to entertain a crowd.
Exactly. It's understanding the balance of nature.
Away from this. Who's going to fight the beast? Guillaume, the young man you met. Yeah. Gigi promised his heart's capture of monster trophy. Great love demands great sacrifices. Let's go.
Jojo, what are you doing? Jojo, come here, Jojo. Come here, silly boy. Come here. Jojo, come here. Right. Hi, baby. Hey, what's going on? What's going on, buddy?
I dedicate my imminent victory to fair Lady Vivian.
Let's go, boy. Jojo.
It's begun.
God, you're so solid.
We must wait.
Jojo. Like, that thing's gonna almost kill him, and I'm gonna have to fight it. I'm already calling it.
Got a bad feeling about this.
It's a Star Wars reference.
Damn it.
I was gonna say, without the bells, he really doesn't have any help.
We have to help him.
Dude, Jojo! Jojo, stop! Like I said, he's always licking his feet. Or his little knees and elbows and stuff. And it makes the skin irritated. Oh my god. Get out of my way. Oh no. Stay away from that. Is he actually dead? I didn't want him to die. I really liked him.
Defeated by Geralt of Rivia, master of the witchering trade. Behold, as the last gasps of life seep from the beast.
Master Geralt, do what you must. Finish the deed!
Yeah, it's not like they're gonna set it free.
The fight is done! Praise be the victors!
Forgive me.
Oh, thank God.
Not as nimble as in my younger years.
I thought you were dead, bro.
Bravely. Thanks for your help. Guillaume. For that condemned close by.
Fine. Not hurt at all. Vivian?
Smile as befits a hero and keep silent. Speech clearly paints. She reaches.
Geralt. We must talk. Vivian.
You shall talk later, in the medic's tent.
Geralt, magnificent, breathtaking.
Your Grace.
We knew that to summon you was a brilliant idea. We're delighted, ravished to struck upon.
And I'm truly honored.
See to our young hero. Hop, hop. For we must make off with Geralt. We should talk. We had been long awaiting your arrival, but nearly lost hope. Then suddenly, that entrance, so spectacular.
Your Grace. Sherlock's are dangerous creatures, even to knights in full-plate armor.
Nonsense. In Toussaint, knights have battled beasts for mere glory since time immemorial. Guillaume suffered a few bumps, scars, and bruises, but in return gained eternal glory as he slew the monster.
What about the crowd? Say the Sherlock had vaulted into the stands, or been massacred.
Get out. Though we value your fortuitous intervention in the arena, we would remind you your services have been retained, and as shall soon become clear, you will be generously compensated for completing another task altogether.
Your Grace, my contract. I'd like to discuss it.
Naturally, but not here. We shall need daily. He let the investigation end at your arrival. But what could he do? Come, we must find him. Tell us, have you come alone? Or did Viscount Julian accompany you?
Wish to see Dandelion, Your Grace?
Yes. I mean, no. Ugh. Yes. But solely to tell you we regret. Yes, deeply regret rescinding the death sentence we so justly handed down upon him. If we could turn back time, we would make certain he sat in a tower till he rotted. No, we would ensure he was broken on the wheel, then drawn, hanged, and quartered.
Sure.
Ah, the very man we would entrust with these tasks. Damien de la Tour, captain of my personal guard.
Your Grace. Witcher.
Greetings. Sorry to have to tell you, but the guardsman handling the last victim's body.
I know already. The creature in the cellar of Corfo. Was it the beast?
No, a Bruxa, a kind of vampire. Not the beast, but tied to it in some way.
You know this how?
Through a careful analysis of the evidence, both on the riverbank and at Porto Bianco.
Do you mean to insinuate the investigation thus far has been sloppy?
Geralt insinuates nothing of the sort. We must listen to him attentively.
I examined the body of the beast's last victim. Might have found something. Need to analyze it. A quiet place, that's what I could use most right now. And maybe the help of an alchemist or a mage. Also like to hear all you know about the previous victims. Take it Sir de la Tour is my man for that.
Firstly, call me Damien, please. Secondly, you should know I spoke against someone. I've heard much about him. You bring trouble, or thus far have always. And we've enough trouble as it is. Yet we are capable of defeating the beast on our own, without silencing him. I've no doubt about it.
Damien, we settled the matter of the Witcher's
Okay, so he's the beast.
Definitively. Since you have broached it nonetheless, let us discuss Geralt's play. Are the legends true? Do Witchers usually demand that which you find at home, yet did not expect?
What does that mean? What the fuck does that mean?
Not quite, Your Grace. Of surprise, and something we invoke at times, but rarely. Usually we just take gold.
Disappointing. This law sounds rather romantic. On the other hand, on returning to the palace, we would likely find impatient petitioners or a set of sample fabrics for a new dress. Poor rewards both. I fear you'd not have much use for any of the surprises we are likely to come upon. Thus we've decided you shall receive the deed to a vineyard, Corvo Bianco, and the sum of corn, You will doubtless consider this adequate. Title to the vineyard shall be given to you at once. Surely you'll need lodges while you hunt. The coin, however, will be yours only once you have slain the beast.
Lovely, generous gesture, Your Grace. But, Bianco, isn't the duchy's temporary morgue?
Is it not? The Chancellery's bungled things again, I fear. Not to be left unsupervised for one instant. Yet, in its mood, a morgue should present minimum problems to a witch. What's more, nothing enhances a wine's reputation better than a grim legend.
Thank you, Your Grace. I accept the contract, of course. But as I said before, I'll need some information. How did it start? Who was the first victim?
Crespi was the first to die. He was famed once for his many glorious tournament victories. Then he grew old, hung up his sword, and took to winemaking.
Crespi was not loved by the wine merchants. He was ruthless in business and thought to cheat many a time. He asked us for a dispensation from all court sermons. We did not grant it. Once you've taken the oath of a knight, you remain a knight to death.
How'd he die? Where'd they find the body?
Quite unusual in the circumstances. He was at a feast when suddenly one of his fellow feastgoers noticed he was missing. The town watch found him an hour later. On his hands and knees, propped against the town pillory. From his neck. He died of wounds inflicted with claws, not a weapon. Blows of great force.
So he died suddenly, but the body was on its knees, meaning someone posed it.
So it seems.
Very interesting. You do what you want because a pirate is free! You are a pirate. Yarr, PC players when a game costs more than 1 cent. Yarr, har, fiddle-dee-dee. Yeah, a pirate's alright to be. Do what you want, cause a pirate is free. You are a pirate. Dum, 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 dum. Making your way in the world today takes everything you got.
Second murder. Tell me what you know.
In the city there no reasonable venture.
Second penis. Tell me what you know.
With the first murder, terror gripped the city. Its inhabitants were wary and kept to safe areas. Consequently, news of the second came to us from a group of concerned cut-pieces.
Criminals fear the beast. Telling it away. Taking it excluded the possibility that the mom died at the hands of its bandits. hands.
Do you
Is there somebody actually
Not
watching?
Not hands, but claws kicking around your back. The wound was deep, clearly.
His body was found in the gutter, dressed in nightshirt and cap. And his sword replaced by a better one. Ramon de Lac, a knight who but a dozen years past was an advisor to our father, the Duke.
Someone went to a lot of trouble to make him look ridiculous. Maybe revenge was the motive.
It's not out of the question. Dulac had shady
No.
dealings with the criminal underworld, but no one ever came forward with concrete proof of any misdoings.
No.
So, first two victims were knights. Best year's mine.
The same could be said of the third.
So, first two victims were homosexuals.
That in modern times, knights face new challenges. Enterprise is the latest addition to the chivalric virtues.
He made a veritable fortune in grain trade. Palmerin even nicknamed him Sir de la Stinch.
Found a coin pouch on his body. Contained florins dating from various times, hailing from different provinces of the Empire.
Delacroix loved coin, true, but had no patience for numismatics.
Alright.
Lots of similarities between victims.
Lots of similarities.
Found in strange places under extraordinary circumstances. Seems the murderer, whoever or whatever it is, has some meaning to convey.
These were honorable men. Horrified by the disdain and disrespect with which they were treated. These were knights of Toussaint, blasted.
Might be the point. From what you say, none was a model of virtue. Ever considered that's what the beast's trying to draw attention to?
All were murdered men and knights who swore fealty to the five chivalric virtues. And even if they
Knights of Toussaint swear fealty to what virtues exactly?
honor, wisdom, generosity, valor, and compassion.
Five virtues. Why are they so important to your knights?
Strange question.
Your Grace, forgive me. I'm a foreigner trying to understand another man's customs.
You are forgiven. According to legend, the virtues we cultivate were bestowed upon us by the late Duke of Delacroix. How we truly came to espouse them, none remember. In Toussaint, we believe men of low birth should be simple-hearted and obedient. We expect much more, however, than knights. They are to be soldiers, courtiers, lords and servants. Thus the need for clear moral guidance. At the time of his doubling, a knight vows to demonstrate throughout his life honor, wisdom, generosity.
God, that's so beautiful. Could you imagine walking up those stairs? We're like, okay, look behind Geralt at that castle there with that like little stair archway going up. Oh my god, I can't even imagine like just getting to like stand there and like smoke.
Beast seems to be pointing out moral decay, denouncing it. Victims were all humiliated.
It's so high up. Like, look how beautiful it is.
Chivalric virtues.
Honor compromised by the pillory. Wisdom by ridicule. Generosity by the coin pouch shoved down the throat. It seems to fit, true, though not perfectly.
Can't discount the theory if it's on the lips of everyone in town. Say our reasoning's right. Next murder will be just as showy and denounce the victim's lack of the fourth virtue, valor. We can also assume that victim to be an elder knight.
At the moment, all the knights are either in the tourney grounds or in the palace gardens. Our annual hare hounds shall begin in short. Have you heard of this?
Milton mentioned something. Seemed excited to prance around in a bunny costume. Not sure why. Hang on. Strange circumstances. A knight advanced in years. The famed cowardice of rabbits.
Could it be that simple? Is Milton de Peyrac Peyren the next victim?
Milton also knew Delacroix. Told me so down by the river.
Damien! To miss something so obvious. De Peyrac Peyren, Crespi, Delacroix, and Delac formed the knightly team. It was years ago, but
They were a team.
they were close friends, tightly knit. and as such earned the trust of our father. We often witnessed him turn to him in delicate matters.
What a time to be alive, bro.
Unlikely to be a coincidence. Beast must know it too. It's something I'm sure. Her Grace is going to find Milton immediately.
Rather problematic. You see, the garden entertains a Brutus, and he's disguised as the hare, hiding somewhere, waiting for some tipsy courtiers to find him. The hare's hiding place is a carefully guarded secret.
We must call off the game.
First and foremost, you must remain calm.
No, he's already dead.
Ordered guards searched immediately, but secret. By no means will we disrupt the festivities. Panic over the inciting beast strike soon. You, Richard, follow me. My gardens, my night, I shall fulfill. The murder is out of the question. I will not allow it. Not near my palace. Horses, ready our horses.
Yay, welcome back. Yeah, chatting in the stream does help with my engagement level, by the way, just so you know. The more comments I receive, supposedly, the more likely YouTube is to like show.
Mind it doesn't get drinking.
Oh, she's crazy. Ever see a woman rip their dress off and jump on a horse?
Give it to me.
Oh, why am I not seeing comments now? The tube chat. Yeah, I appreciate it. I'm still upset though, cause like, it was a few nights ago, like last week, and yeah, it was only like 4 or 5 days ago, maybe, where it felt like every night I was doing really well. I was getting like a bare minimum of like 20 viewers each night when I streamed. Now, nothing. All I can get is my friends.
Your Grace is right at home himself.
Clear the path! Clear the way, I said! It's here! Just round the corner!
Hurry.
We must go to where the game is beginning.
Then show me. Where?
A golden fish.
You fucking.
With these in hand, they can deduce where the hare, Milton, hides. We've no other option, but time is of the essence, so we shall have to break the rules.
Get to the Cloud District, Gotham. Oh, what am I saying? Of course you don't.
And second, through here. I shall show you where the hunt plays out. Then we will split up. You will get hold of the unicorn horn and the golden fish. While I nab the phoenix egg. That will be quickest.
Golden fish. Do I need a rod or a net?
Please. It's not a real fish. Look there, towards the water. See the lights? The hunters are trying to hook the fish with ropes. You must simply dive in and find it.
The unicorn.
It's terribly skittish, true, but I'm sure
Yeah, I don't know.
you'll go to its trust.
You know, maybe.
There, look. The Golden fish on the horn.
Maybe it was going well for a while, and
Once you have fish's horn,
you know, I just lost my place in the algorithm for a little bit. I'm sure it'll pick back up.
Then let's get to it.
I mean, the last short that I made, like, however many days ago, that still got almost 1,000 views, and it's still getting a few more here and there. So it's my understanding, I haven't done too much research into it, but the bare minimum to start making like the tiniest bit of profit from YouTube is if you're getting 50,000 views in a month's span. So every 30 days or so, if you're getting 50,000 views on your whole channel in total, they'll pay you like, I don't know, probably like a few dollars or something.
Do you really wish to have this conversation again? Here and now?
Hush, we will spook the beast. Hey folks, gonna have to ruin your fun. Sorry.
Who's that?
Bro, it's just a horse. Yeah, dude, tell me about it. But at the same time, that puts into perspective how much money some of these other YouTubers are making. Because think about like a channel like Game Grumps, for instance. They put out a video every single day around like noon to like 5 o'clock or some shit. Anywhere in that span, they release a video, and almost guaranteed that video gets 250,000 views, like every time. And then they go to do that every single day, and the video stays on their channel and continues to get more views over time. So they're just adding to their collective profit, like slowly but surely, every single time they upload. And they're making profit every single time they upload.
Almost had it.
What does it want me to do? Oh, to find a treat. Okay. But yeah, for them, like...
Rainbows, no girls, sweet baby. Toad game's not likely to tempt a unicorn.
No, look, if you're gonna tempt a unicorn, Geralt, you need apples, bro.
Crispy apple. Should like that like any other damn horse.
Yeah, 'cause it is a horse. So yeah, and then over time, it's like all of a sudden a video that they uploaded 2 weeks ago
An apple.
now has 1 million views. And they've uploaded 13 more videos since then. So, you know, you just gotta hit a point where you're too big to fail.
Easy.
I'm still upset though, because the stream from the other night, I got all the way up to like 58 viewers.
Gardens are huge. You're better off on horseback.
And now I'm in hell again. Cause that kind of difficult, but it's always someone else's fault. Oh my gosh! Someone's swimming! What the fuck? Where's the golden fish? Is this the golden fish? What, did somebody just actually catch it?
Wait. Stop. It's important.
Oh, listen, bro. I need that fish.
King Cormorant Sire, accept this offering we bring. Prithee cast upon us your merciful eye, and bear before us its secrets.
As the moon is heavily coursed of grace, in my domain I await that moment of grace.
I'm gonna keep it real with
When a
you.
soul of good or ill
I only vaguely know what's happening. I'm on my third cocktail. Oh! I bet Geralt just does not fuck around at all. He didn't even hesitate in the slightest. It's like, no, dude, I need to step on that fish right now. That was really funny. So, do you actually have to have delusion equipped? In order for it to, like, be present in dialogue? I'm sorry, I didn't realize that. Oh, wait, what am I doing? There's a boat. Dude, I still can't believe how he just fucking stepped on it. That was so funny. So, does anybody know how old Garrett is? Or Geralt is? Sorry, I actually know a surprising amount of people named Garrett. Dude, the sailing in this game is so silly. Because, like, you don't have an engine on your boat, obviously. But with the way it works, it's literally just accelerate or reverse, exactly like a car. Even though it's a sailboat, and it's just really funny to me, because you'll just go from, like, a dead stop and then just start moving. Then dead stop, and then moving.
We do not please. We act out of the highest necessity. We shall be explained.
But it's against the rules.
I am the rules.
Listen,
Get it.
if the Duchess is asking you to hand up a fucking party prize,
Some rules. Who wrote this drill? Begin like a crow, hollow out with ease, then end like a mouse with a head of hard cheese.
hollowed out with ease. This makes no sense to me. Dude, I'm so glad you did that. I was actually thinking about asking somebody to look that up exactly. Cause yeah, he's pretty old, but like, you know, Witcher's age slower. Like, obviously, bro does not look like he is 60. I'm just gonna say it's a cave.
Groans, hollows. Could be a cave, I guess.
That's just silly. Look, if we take her, hollow it out and fill it with ease. The letters, we get green. Then mouse, but starting with heads hard cheese. Why, it's greenhouse.
Pretty clever. And it sounds right to me.
There are several greenhouses in the gardens, but only one with a door that locks. And the key to it...
Like, I'm gonna tell you as somebody who studies language as a hobby, that was not intuitive to figure out at all. Like, maybe it's just because I'm drunk. But usually my brain, like, catches on to that kind of stuff. And I was 100% thinking of more the riddle route. I was not looking at the letters or words, because there wasn't really much rhyme or reason to them. Oh, okay, so here's the thing about Lord of the Rings, is that for whatever reason, the human, like, species in Middle Earth is able to just live for a really long time. Like, they deadass average, like 400 years or some shit. It's crazy. So yeah, I really like that concept in fantasy of A, just people living longer, and B, the thought of, like, I don't know, you know, if you just like train hard enough or find the right artifact, you'll just live way longer. Lol. You know what? I should do my annual rewatch of Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit.
This belonged to you, maybe?
It did, but you may keep it. I've a new one. I do not know you. I've done you no harm. Yet first you butchered the Bruxus who was dead. Now you pursue me. Why?
You've killed 4 innocent people, at least.
And you? How many innocents have you cut down?
I accidentally unplugged my headset.
Plenty. Even more of the guilty, though. Honest.
I think not. You see, I have something to do with this.
More murders.
Just one. Not counting yours.
Fucking Freddy Krueger ass motherfucker. Come on, let's go. Oh, whoops. Okay, so he seems like he's a vampire. Which, let me see here. So yeah, vampires are considered their own thing. And then... Or wait, actually I do want black blood. Whoa. I don't get to finish the fight?
You want to stay where you are. Regenerate.
I know you're in trouble. I can help.
I'll help myself.
What the fuck is going on?
No, he's my friend.
Yes, Geralt, it's me.
Regis? Hey, you alright?
Who the fuck is this?
All's in order. Wounds such as these heal on vampires in moments. But we've not seen what I've done just as a friend. At least in human terms, that is.
How's this even possible? Last I saw you.
I was as bubbling and shapeless smear, having been rather spectacularly melted into a colossal castle. In somewhat better shape now, as you can see. Hardly peak form, mind you, but not like human, for a completely demigod dinosaur.
I'm sorry. What happened? It was my fault.
I literally have no clue who this is, so I'm gonna assume he's from the last games or the books.
I did not have to join on that. No interest of my own.
I would like more vampire games where, like, you just play as the vampire. Where, like, if you ever played Infamous Festival of Blood, I really like that, where you're just, like, walking around as yourself, and then you can just bite, like, whoever you want to heal, and do all this crazy shit, because you're a vampire now.
Miraculous regeneration.
See more games like that. Let's bring back the classics.
What have you been doing all these years?
The time or place for such stories. I suspect we'll get a chance to speak of these in the late 30s. Now, we must dig into the pieces that interest you.
Oh, so one of my friends asked me what languages I study. Technically speaking, because I'm not, like, enrolled in college at this exact moment, I'm not studying any in the official capacity, but studying them in my own free time. I'm always studying English, because there's so many little things like that I can think of that really just fascinate me. But I'm also studying Japanese because I'm a huge weeb, of course. But it is, like, legitimately a passion for me.
So you being here, it's no coincidence.
Your powers of deduction seem to have waned one bit. I'm happy. I came here for Deadlock. I feared becoming attacked.
So,
Serious trouble.
So that's his name.
something that really shocked me,
No Deadlock is.
and this goes to show like how my autism actually works, but
Not to worry.
when I was learning Japanese on
I've
Duolingo,
done a great job with that.
I couldn't help but notice.
One night since I got here.
Maybe I'll just wait till these guys are done talking.
For good reasons, I'm sure. Understand, Deadlock is not some decadent shit that kills for sport, or to assuage a dryness of throat or a dumbness of mood.
Okay. I couldn't help but notice while I was learning on there, they got to the food section, and Japanese seems to like to have like groups or like patterns of things. So for instance, when they name something that's like a food, you kind of know it's a food by the way that it's spelled or the way that the word ends. But there are some words in there that stick out like a sore thumb. One of those being the word pan, which is the word for bread. And if you've learned any amount of Spanish, you may or may not know that that is also the word for bread in Spanish. Literally pan. So I thought that was so weird, and it stuck out in my brain to the point where I kept bringing it up to my buddy, and then he eventually just Googled it for the both of us. It turns out Japan literally didn't have bread until the Spanish introduced it to them. So that's why they use the same word for bread. Because, like, yes, they had wheat, but they never, in their cultural history, for whatever reason, they never learned how to make their own bread. Like, in the way that we make bread. So it wasn't until the Spanish came over and showed them, hey, this is how we make bread. We call it panwa, which back then was Latin. And then it stuck as the word pan or pan in both languages. So I thought that was really cool.
So in your opinion, what are his reasons?
Precisely what I wish to find out. And then I will convince him of the error of his ways.
Got a lot of faith in the guy.
Despite appearances to the contrary, you two you both noble hearts, yet you both are wont to perform noble deeds, when circumstances lead you to divorce. Remember the year 964?
And basically, there's just a bunch of like little things like that in Japanese where you're like, oh, there's a word for that. And then you're like, oh, there's like a much deeper meaning behind this. Yeah, oh, I'm glad to spread my knowledge. Oh wait, tell the next breaking dialogue to tell my other one. Oh, I didn't think it happened so soon. Okay. So, to a Japanese person, this might just seem intuitive. They might just know this because they speak Japanese. But in Naruto, the reason why they are called like the Hokage and Mizukage and Raikage and etc. is because the term for a master ninja in Japanese culture is to be called a shadow. Like you are as silent and as hidden as a shadow. You move in the night as an undetected shadow. So they quite literally refer to a master ninja or assassin or shinobi as a shadow. And the word for shadow is kage, So, quite literally, the master ninja or leader of every village is called their element and then shadow. So for the Hidden Leaf Village, it's the Hokage, because they are the village of fire hidden in the leaves, and Ho means fire. So their leader is the fire shadow, and it's the same thing for every other village. Like the village of water hidden in the mist, their leader is the Mizukage, and the word for water is Mizu. And the only reason I ever figured any of this out was because I played Sekiro and Ghost of Tsushima. Because in Sekiro, you're forced to kill your own father. Spoiler alert. And when Sekiro kills him, he tells him, the death of a shadow, you've taught me well, father. And he's referring to his own father as a master ninja. And saying that, you know, he's dead now. And then I only knew that the word Kage meant shadow because of Ghost of Tsushima. You can name your horse Shadow, and they tell you the translation for it. So for me, an English-speaking American, I had to do like mental gymnastics and like years of research, essentially. Or I guess years of holding on to the info for it to finally make sense to me. And a Japanese person would have just understood that instantaneously. Like any Japanese person that watches Naruto is just like, oh yeah, that's Fire Shadow. Yeah, dude, I love the 5th Fire Shadow. Or, dude, 4th Fire Shadow is my favorite. And you're like, bruh. The difference in cultural understanding is actually insurmountable. Lol. So yeah, the more you know. I'm a massive weeb, and I think about this stuff a lot. I've still got a long way to go on my Japanese, though. You know, I could say a bunch of basic shit. Like, I don't know, it's really stuff like the lessons get stuck in your head. Like how to talk about money. It's like, Gohyaku senen desu. Okay. I'll try to keep moving here. I was just getting myself another drink while I was talking.
Vampires rarely help humans. Must have had his own agenda, hunting the beasts.
We saw it for one reason alone. The monster killed a lad who once in the street had offered Deckard an apple, expecting nothing in return.
Terribly noble of him.
You do not have a monopoly on altruism, my friend. Though the thought melted my body. Deckard found what was left. As per our codex, he had a choice. To leave me where I was, or to care for me and nurture my remains. He chose the latter.
And then one of my friends...
No small expense in his own blood. Do you know what that means to a vampire? The gravity to the endeavor?
Probably the same thing it means to a human. You owe him your life.
Much more than that. The act itself made us blood brethren. A bond so strong humans cannot even imagine. which is why I know something big is afoot.
Always had an overdeveloped sense of empathy.
Each vampire has a unique talent, one they hone over centuries. It's precisely what renders it so difficult to classify. Detlav's trump card is herd instinct, his tribal propensity. In point of fact, he prefers the company of lesser vampires and shuns out of humans. If he walks among you, killing egregiously, it can only mean something's upsetting immensely.
So yeah, I mean, I know a lot of people talk about this, and it's a lot of people's, like, dream or goal or ambition or whatever, but I would genuinely like to move to Japan someday. And, like, I'm gonna do my research, and I plan to visit before I do any of that, and, you know, try to acclimate myself and, you know, take all the proper steps. I'm not just gonna throw myself into it. And yeah, I would like to go there someday and to move there and live there. But A, I want to be fluent before then, and B, I have no money, and C, they have not legalized marijuana yet. So
Anything specific? Some set of things that would be likely to set him off?
they're pretty close. They're getting there,
Detlef doesn't
but they haven't done it yet.
There were its rules, its conventions. He's naive, says he doesn't comprehend your games, knows not what it means to lie,
You know,
deceive.
you'd think with all the crazy shit they allow in their country, they would allow something like that.
Unsuggesting maladjustment can at times breed conflict. But is it the case this time? I cannot say, but intend to find out.
Yeah, interesting factoids about Japan. It's not illegal to be high on THC, and it's not illegal to smoke it, but it's illegal to, like, grow it or possess it. So unironically, as long as you consume it before the cops catch you with it and can prove that you had it, there's nothing they can do. Even if they test you and find it in your system. That's so funny to me.
Gotta find him before something upsets him even more. And Eau Claire is awash with blood.
Well, we share a course then. Just a little bit.
Not entirely. I mean, when I find him, you know.
I know you were contracted.
Hey, don't worry. You can come visit me in my haunted Japanese home.
Necessary to kill the beast, am I right?
All in all, sure.
Let us find him. By the time we do, I hope I have convinced you Detlav is no monster.
Fine, all right already. But for now, evidence is stacking up against it.
Hear that?
The posse. Knights must have tracked me here.
I prefer them not find me here. I've makeshift quarters at Mère Lachaise Long Cemetery. We'll meet there.
See.
Witcher, we flew here as fast as our horses could carry us. Yet I fear we're later to say. Pray, where is the beast?
Still investigating. About to inspect this site. Withdraw your men before they trample all over the evidence.
It's us. We must let the Witcher do his work. Milton's murder cannot go unavenged.
So, something very interesting. Once again. So in Japan, they're actually suffering from a few different problems right now. One of them being underpopulation. Their birth rate has been declining for a while now. and it's just getting like worse and worse. But also on top of that, the amount of abandoned or empty houses is like abysmally high. And the reason for that is slightly complicated, but basically what it comes down to is this, is that all the young people, there's a ton of people that live like in the Japanese countryside, and they have all these family homes that they've had for like years, and in the recent generations all the young people have decided, like, you know, I want to move to the city because that's kind of where the action is. Like, they get bored of their little rural community and they want to be part of the hustle and bustle and get like a office job or try to do whatever, I guess.
Sir, a letter for you, sir.
Letter? Who from?
Can't rightly say, sir. I was just to deliver it.
Damn. I was in the middle of talking.
Here. Thanks.
No, sir. Thank you. And I truly hope I'll be of service again.
My dear
Okay.
friend.
God damn it, dude. I just want to talk.
I've been told you're on a jaunt to Tucson. I do hope you don't overtax yourself during the wine festival. The effects of such exertion at your age can indeed prove most detrimental. I've come upon some information which might be of interest to you. While browsing through a colleague's book collection, I found mention of one Professor Moreau of Beauclair, who conducted research into Witcher mutations.
I swear to God, dude, this game like never shuts the
I've
fuck
come to
up.
learn are rather vague, and his laboratory's
I
location
swear,
remains
like the.
elusive. Yet his journal should at least provide hints as to both. It is
Okay,
said he was made to rest with it in his tomb. I enclose a map I found in the tome I happened upon. Though less than completely legible, I trust it will prove useful nonetheless.
God.
Should you grow tired of sampling Beauclair's ladies, wines, and other exquisite delicacies, this matter might prove a fruitful diversion.
Jesus Christ, dude. Like, that is the only thing I don't like about The Witcher sometimes, is that everybody just has a million, billion fucking thousand things to say. Nobody ever shuts the fuck up, dude. And there's like no way to pause the cutscene. Like, you have to hold the PlayStation button and pull up the PlayStation menu, and that's the closest thing you get to it actually being paused. But other than that, there's no way to stop it, and everybody just talks for all fucking eternity. Okay, now that that's out of the way, I'm gonna go back to what I was saying. In the Japanese countryside, there are all these houses because all the young people have gone to move out into the cities, and then what happens is their poor old parents are left to live in this house, you know, until they eventually pass away, and now the house doesn't have anybody to live in it, and the younger people are left with like a title to try to sell the house that they don't necessarily want to live in because they already like live in the city, and they like can't find anyone who wants to buy the house. And part of the reason for this is because of like their cultural beliefs. A lot of people who have made these homes their traditional homes for the past several generations have the past several generations of their family like buried there. So when new people are looking at this house, they're looking like in the basements and the backyards, and they're seeing these graves and shrines to these people's like elders, and they're like, no, I don't want to buy this house. Like, they're gonna haunt me because I don't belong here. I'm not from their clan or their family. And they're like, and I don't want to like move the graves or like you know, desecrate the shrines or anything. So a lot of these houses just sit empty. So they have like an abysmally high rate of just empty houses. So if you're willing to be haunted by potentially multiple lineages of a Japanese clan, you could get a very cheap, very nice house in the Japanese countryside. Yeah, I don't know, dude. I don't understand it. Okay. So, to my friend who was speaking to me in DMs, the glasses are actually from the other DLC mission that I did, where you have like this auction that you're a part of, and apparently they belonged to some previous assassin. So, you can just pay like, I think $50 to get them. And you can actually sell them for more than that. You can sell them for like 350.
Greetings. Witcher from the School of the Wolf, here in Tucson. Greetings. I'm Nazalafar.
Geralt of Rivia. Seem pretty enthused. Got a job for me?
Rather. Mind you, it's no monster hunt, but I'm sure you'll be interested all the same. I'm an armorist, and I for years sought diagrams for Witcher armor of exceptional quality, Grandmaster level.
Heard of them. Never seen any though. Thought they were lost.
Not quite. For I've been lucky enough to learn that their holders came to Tucson. Alas, they then perished, but I know where. I just need a partner to help me retrieve.
And yeah, I don't understand Japanese society, because everyone's like so excited to go cram themselves into the city for like all the excitement. And then they unironically suffer so badly from overworking that it is a known condition for someone to die of heart failure or like body failure due to overworking. And it's so prominent that they have their own term for it. Here, I'm gonna look it up. Yes, it's called karoshi. It's quite literally people dying from heart attacks or strokes brought on by stress, long hours, and poor sleep. It's so prominent. They have their own fucking word for it. And yeah, I just don't get it.
All these diagrams somehow end up in Tucson.
And they like take pride in it too.
Once home to Tiensala, a legendary and now deceased elfin master armor. Witches from all corners of the world came to
So it sounds like something out of a fucking hentai, but they do unironically need like foreigners to come in and like romance their women because like their population is struggling. They're gonna have a problem.
Misfortune, and the diagrams they carried were left to rot with their earthly remains.
Got it. Fine then.
Which is really funny because as badly as they need something like that, a lot of Japanese locals will say that they don't really like tourists.
So I heard the stories of the missing witches firsthand.
Depends where you go though. You know, it's just like any other country.
Discouraged me from seeking the diagrams out myself. We must strike a deal. I shall tell you all I know. In return, once you've found the diagrams, you will let me draft a copy.
Where do I look for these diagrams?
I know of 5 likely fallen witches, each from a different school of the wolf, griffin, cat, bear, and manticore. Which should I start with?
Tell me more about the bear, can you?
He appeared shortly after Master Tianzai took me on as his apprentice. I remember the bear-head medallion that hung from his neck. I remember a towering witcher who haggled like a fishwife.
A fishwife.
Witches never have too much coin.
True, this one clearly was not well. But he pledged to bring us coin after he completed a contract at the Tooth.
Like, okay, let this sink in. I'm literally just talking to this guy about armor sets. And it's just like a fucking short, it's a light novel of a script.
My master liked it, helped him find a few years ago.
I mean, fucking Christ.
Arrived in Tucson from Castel Gropia. They questioned my master about the
Like, I love lore as much as the next guy, but this is so much. This is just standing here, just listening.
What kind of danger do you mean? Any idea?
Legends, plagues, wraiths haunt the chambers beneath Turnus.
The Griffin.
But just so I can learn about where these sets are.
Any idea?
I don't even care anymore. I'm over it.
Let's talk.
I'm sorry. I need to fucking get to the next quest today, please.
What do you have on offer?
It's actually like gonna crash out if you didn't show up. Ooh. I fuck with these. I think I fuck with these more. Because these have armor piercing, and armor piercing is like one of my favorite stats. But these give so much like damage resistant. I guess that is the difference, like quite literally. Is like, do you want damage resistance? Do you want damage? So I kind of want damage. I kind of want these new boots. See, these trousers are the exact same, except for they give me more armor and more vitality. Critical hit damage bonus. I don't have a very high critical hit chance in general, but regardless, I'm kind of leaning towards taking them. Yeah, I only have like a 5% critical hit chance, but it's... if it does hit, it's gonna hurt. Really fucking badly. So to the person who just commented in Korean, I'm gonna try to translate that. I'm gonna try. So if you can speak English, That would go a long way. But I, my friend, do not understand Korean. I'm sorry. It's interesting because your name is in Japanese. To she No, I'm not as good with hiragana. Katakana is a little better for me.
Farewell. Good luck.
Good luck. Just took $3,000 from you.
Greeting. Would you craft something? Of course.
I've complained about this in the past, but I could not stand the fact that the fucking inventories in this game are not optimized. Like watch this, okay? So I'm gonna press R1 to go to the next menu, and then we're gonna see how quickly I can go to the next menu after that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It shouldn't take 5 seconds to get between each menu. So yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Really quick, I'm gonna run to the bathroom. I'll be back in just a moment. Fucking Aaron on Game Grumps talked about it once. Forgot like what he called it exactly, but like there's always a period when you're drinking where like before you piss, where like you don't have to piss yet, like you can still hold it. But then, after you decide to piss for the first time, it's like you've opened the gates, and like now they can't be closed. So from that point on, for the rest of the night, whenever you have to piss, it's going to be much, much harder to hold it. Yeah, welcome to the piss stream, everybody. Pun intended. Can I get in here? It says there's... Yes. This is what I wanted. It says there's armor up here. I'm gonna talk to him.
Best steal in all of Tucson. Take the cannon.
Show me what you have.
Alright. I'll stop fucking around with the inventories.
No, see you later.
Go back to work. That's what everybody wants to see. Don't look at me, Jojo. Don't look at me! I said don't look at me! Jojo. What are you doing, silly boy? Jojo. Come here, boy. Come here, Jojo. Come here. Come here, beast. Hi, buddy. What's going on? You doing okay, Jojo? You doing okay? Yeah. You're such a silly girl. He's getting old. He's an old boy. Doesn't act like it though. Oh my god, dude. When I come home, he starts like, he dances. He dances and he spins in circles and he kicks his feet like he's a bull. He acts like a lunatic. Oh wait, it's actually trying to send me after Witcher gear. Hold on. That's not what I want right now. Yeah, let's go find this. I love doing Witcher contracts, actually. They're really fun. Doing my best, trying to see what everybody's saying. Can I please? I want to translate what he's saying so badly. Nino. Da. God, I need to work on my reading. I'm sorry, man. I'm trying to copy your comment so I could translate it. I want to respond to what you're saying. But my Japanese is still very rusty, I'm sorry. Or not rusty, it's still not well learned to begin with. There we go. Trying to summon my horse.
Go, go.
That's so weird, though. I guess it's not that weird. If you live in an Asian country, you probably speak 2 to 3, possibly more Asian languages. Yeah, I'm just baffled to see somebody comment in Korean, immediately followed by Nihongo. I don't know what you're saying, I'm sorry! Jane, ask Amy what they're saying.
Slower. Get in. That's it, Roach.
I want to copy it to put it in the translator, but I can't. 'Cause YouTube's just like that.
Scared me off to death, Drifter. What do they call you? What's your crest? Speak.
Name's Geralt. No crest, no motto, no plumed helmet even. I'm a witcher. Mind telling me why you're here?
Jojo.
For the head of your Tory.
What's going on with you?
I swore on my honor I would bring it to my betrothed, mount it on a pike.
You're drinking an awful lot of water tonight, buddy.
Gather in my strength. I shall attack soon. I gave my word, and my word is my honor.
I'm aware of that, but still.
Wouldn't happen to need any help, would you?
I don't know. After all, I did swear a solemn oath to...
Deposit the beast's head at your beloved's feet. No mention of you killing it all by yourself, though.
Only more. It's closer, right? Let's fight side by side, then. For honor!
For honor! Boo! Shushin wa America des. Sorry, Watashi no Shushin wa America des. I am drunk, so gotta do my best here.
But I should be the one to lop off its head.
We gotta kill it first.
Strange. No sign of Kratori.
Perhaps we should turn back? If there's no beast, there's no beast. Damn shame, but we tried.
Not so fast. Let's take a look around.
Dude, I feel so bad. I don't understand what this guy is saying. I feel like he's probably telling me something like... It's either completely stupid or it's like important.
Impressive. I think you are in a winter garden.
You know, I will say, I am actually, I'm totally gonna regret saying this. I'm slightly looking forward to winter this year. Yeah, this is disgusting. I don't want to be near that. That makes me uncomfortable.
Small skull. Fontanella's not completely closed. About a year, maybe.
Okay, so somebody's sacrificing babies and children.
Seems to be off somewhere, probably feeding. Need to leave it.
Gotta read the bestiary, don't you? Grator. That's funny, lol. And I was using kanji. Oh god, I've got so much rum. It's delicious. For real. Oh my god. I forgot to stock up on potions before this fight. He fucking dropped me. Fucking dropped my ass like I was nothing. Like I'm nothing. Um, God, what's the word for drinking in Japanese? Just gonna try to tell this guy. Oh, did they really? Yeah, I was struggling a little bit because I was telling him I'm like I can read. Oh, are they speaking Chinese? Because it does use a lot of the same characters. Fuck, what the fuck, what the fuck? Oh my god, this game sucks. I don't think I can fight this, actually. Oh. Oh, thank you for that. I mean, I know ni hao means hello, but I just can't read that in Chinese. I was reading it as Japanese. Because they do literally use some of the exact same characters. Yeah, go back, go translate their Korean for me, please. Huh, you're a nerd. I can't remember if that was my third or fourth drink. Alright, fine. I'll take this fight seriously. Come on. Come on, buddy. Throw the fucking bomb, Geralt. Come on. All my controllers fucking suck. I don't think I can do this fight. Damn, were they saying some, like, racist ass shit or something? Jeez. I was gonna say, perhaps an American stream isn't the best place to start talking shit. Because trust me, we'll find a way to insult you and you're not gonna like it. Okay, look, this is what I need to know. Okay? Is it directed at me in a negative fashion? Okay, see? As long as it's not an insult against me, then I won't say the most racist thing known to man. Okay. Okay, then that's fine. In that case, thanks for stopping by the channel. I'm thinking about reloading a save, because I don't think I can do this fight, actually. He's really strong. Like, are you guys seeing this? Like, it's almost all my health every time he hits me. And I can barely even get near him. I'm trying to help you, bro. This shit's fucking horrifying. Okay, we're making progress. Okay, okay, we can do this. We can do this. This is very doable, bro. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we might be able to just kill him. Yeah, get him, kick his ass, kick his ass, kick his ass, kick his ass! Let's fucking go. Bro was over-leveling us, we still beat his ass, dude. Took a couple tries, but you know, you just gotta skill it through. Yeah, you can go ahead and send it to me on Discord.
By my trophy, the damned brute was salty. I'm grateful, Witcher. You aided me greatly. Please, you must accept this trifle as a token of my gratitude.
Okay. 180 XP is pretty good. Oh, that was actually like...
The challenge. Couldn't have gone after something less formidable. Werebub, for instance.
He did seriously choose basically a stronger version of a Leshen for us to fight.
Must match. It's the very order of my affection.
Yeah, you can tell me on Discord, bro. I'll read it. One second, I'm gonna run to the bathroom. I have to piss a lot now that I'm drinking so much.
Especially at the rate you were going.
So I've actually had it happen like 2 different times now, where I started streaming and I didn't realize my mic was muted. And one of those was actually the first stream that I got my mic, where I was like super excited to go do it. And that stream is titled, Fine, I'll finish The Witcher 3. Because that's how I was feeling. I was like, alright, I put it off for long enough. It's time to finish The Witcher 3. So, I spent the first, like, hour and a half of that stream narrating to my heart's content, telling everybody what I thought about everything that was happening. And it was muted the entire time. So nobody got to hear my legitimate shock at the ending of the game, because I was actually like baffled. I was like, dude, there's no way that's how it ends. But they just end it like that? And don't tell us any more? Are you fucking kidding me? And there's no like announcement of a 4th game in sight? What the fuck? So yeah, absolutely loved it. I think it was an excellent decision to end the game like that. It was really cool. Oh, okay. Getting sat back down in the gamer chair. I wish I had a gamer chair. I'm sitting in a camping chair.
High time you return to declare, brave knight.
Nay, nay. The head of this business is a trite, wholly inadequate to express the love I harbor for my betrothed. The world awaits.
Oh, lol.
To honor her, I shall cut down another, more terrible beast.
Must have really cold feet. Frozen. Can't say I see it happening for success. But do what you will. And good luck.
My thanks, master. The fight at your side was an honor.
God damn, bro, I didn't expect Korean expressions to be so colorful. I appreciate it, man. I don't know why it's telling me to go back that way. Yeah, that's really weird. But this DLC area is so crazy. Like, look at it. Look how weirdly designed everything is. Like, it's all colorful and bright. I'm not saying I don't like it. I think it's really cool. And I can tell a lot of this stuff is actually based off of like legitimate, quote-unquote, Scottish or like English folklore, because a very common myth they have in like urban legend, and I think even back in the old days, was that there were potentially panthers prowling the fields. And it was like a whole phenomenon. It was crazy. What the fuck does Peach's filter do, bro? Okay, I should do.
Get in.
Excuse me. Oh, that's all it takes to make some of this better. So white gold and vitriol. So vitriol, I'm gonna look up where to find that, dude. I've been looking everywhere for it. I can't fucking find it. So I need to go to Skellige and find a guy there who might be able to sell it to me or sell me the recipe to craft it myself. That is possibly the only thing I don't like about this game, is that, like, in order to craft a lot of this shit, it is like hunting a very specific scavenger hunt, to the point where they literally call them scavenger hunts. Maybe it's just my fault that I don't enjoy a scavenger hunt as much as other people. What I really like is when a game gives you, like, a clear-cut objective to show you where the start of something is, and then it's up to you to figure it out from there. I think that kind of thing is really cool, where you go from, like, piece to piece to piece to find it, and then you get the reward. Because then it's, like, really satisfying. And it feels like that's kind of what they're trying to do here, but they made it too long and too tedious. Where, like, just to get one full armor set completed, you gotta go to all these different locations and find all 4 or 5 pieces, or actually 6 of the set, because it's steel sword, silver sword, chest, gloves, boots, trousers. So it's usually in these areas where you're finding, like, all 6 of something, and then it goes by tiers, where it's like basic, enhanced, superior, then like master and grandmaster, and you're like, what the fuck, dude? That's for 6 different pieces of equipment, dude. And that's just for one set. And then there's like 6 sets. Talk about bloat content. What the fuck? I don't know. I'm kind of just bitching about it because it's a lot of work. But I feel like it's a little too much. I'm sorry. Hate me if you want. I think getting an armor set can be... It should be a mixture of grinding and skill level. It shouldn't be 70 to 80% grinding. And it's not even like grinding, it's just fucking like trying to find where it is. Like, are you kidding me? When in the history of ever has that been fun in like a giant open world setting where it's not intuitive to find something at all? It'd be totally different if it was like, okay, here's this big chunk of like a town, and you find like hints of where stuff is in the town. No, 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 no. In The Witcher, you gotta find... Look, these are two options. You're looking it up online. Okay, 3. You're coming across it by circumstance, or you're buying the treasure map that tells you where it is, which, again, you would either find where that is online or come across it by chance. A giant open world game. Yes, I'm glad I'm not the only one. It's because, like, I think they can be really cool if done properly, but it's because they always give you so many. No, I don't want to fight them. Yeah, I like collectibles when it's done properly, but when it's, like, done in a really overly tedious fashion, you have to go all over the place. Yeah, it's just horrible. And yes, RNG just makes it 5 times worse. Sadly, he forgot to eat and perished. I'm trying to think of some examples where like collectibles were actually really fun. Because I know they exist.
This is it. Gotta be another way in around here.
Oh, see, that's the only problem is I didn't play as much Sonic as I did like a lot of other games. Interestingly enough, I'm a fucking idiot. I should have just healed. Genuinely one of the first games I remember playing is like Devil May Cry 4. Because it came out in like 2008. So... here to quickly date myself, I was only like 6 years old at the time. And my uncle would let me watch him play DMC4, and he would occasionally let me try it out. And I just thought it was so fucking cool. And to this day, I still think it's cool. It's possibly one of the coolest franchises out there, in my opinion. I wish more people played DMC3. because, oh my god, that put me so far back. DMC3 is just a fucking treat. And partially it's a treat, but at the same time it is hell. Thinking how to phrase it, because I love DMC3, but at the same time there's a reason I've been avoiding going back to it. What? I won't trash your opinion if you don't like modern Kratos, but me personally, I feel like they did a fairly good job of maintaining how the character would actually act, like, in these circumstances. Where he was given, like, this amount of time to, like, think about his actions and, like, remarry and, like, have a kid. Or another kid, rather. And it's fine if you don't like it. Yeah, DMC3 is one of the most unforgiving games I've ever played. And to this day, possibly the hardest game I've ever played. At least to the degree that I played it. And I wish I could get more people to understand that. I have a friend who I have repeatedly tried to get to play DMC, and he was like, yeah bro, in all honesty, I'm probably just not ever gonna play it, blah blah blah. Well, that's fine, doesn't have to, but I really just feel like unless somebody plays it, they're not gonna understand how hard it is. Because it's like borderline frame perfect gameplay. I spent like probably an entire summer just learning how to fight Virgil using Royal Guard in DMC3. Just hours of every day I would get on, I'd fight Virgil, I'd get my ass kicked for a bit, and then I'd rage quit and play something else. And I did that for like a month. And then I would take breaks for a couple like weeks at a time because I'd get so mad. And it was because I was trying to do it with Royal Guard. And at that point, I had gotten so, like, accommodated to Royal Guard that, I kind of didn't know how to play without it. Like, I tried to go back to, like, Swordmaster or Gunslinger, and it just didn't feel right anymore. So I had to beat him with Royal Guard. I didn't have a choice. And I do have the clip of me doing that, and I do actually plan to upload it. I mean, there's only three people watching. I'm assuming it's you, my other buddy, who I won't give out his name, but he's Funkiest Rat, and then probably Jane and Amy are watching it together, possibly, but they could have gone to bed. I'm not certain. Fucking French people, dude. Like, I try so hard to not be racist. Amy, you don't, there's no way you don't know who Amy is.
Regis. Couldn't pick some other place to meet.
I like that silver.
But yeah, French people are, don't get me wrong, they're attractive, but they are disgusting mentally. Oh, wow. I did not expect... Hold on, I'm getting a call from... Sorry, my gay boyfriend calling me. No, I'm just kidding. It's my homie Jacob. Hey, we are a little gay, but that's not important. Oh my god, are they actually dead? Oh. That was horrible. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, see, it said bottomless carafe used.
Regis!
Damn it. Locked. Yeah, I got the place wrong. This is it. Gotta be another way in around here.
Ugh. God. I do love rum, but at the same time I might throw up. What the fuck? So what we're gonna do is save. Okay.
Ugly bastard.
Ugly bastard. on, dude. You gotta melt all these eggs, bro. Cannot be letting these fuckers. What the fuck? If you couldn't have guessed, that scared me. A lot. Honestly, I'm more scared of dying in-game than anything else.
Something here. Where's that artifact Kira gave me? Interesting.
To Kira. She's so hot. I'm not reading that.
Greeting to the vampire at a cemetery. How much more shit can you get?
Nothing comes readily to mind.
Could have left the door unlatched.
Wasn't my criticism. I find it rather deep. Unmolested, especially by unwanted guests, that's my preferred state. Besides, you look like you're committed.
True enough. Need to find my friend. I'm hoping you'll agree to help.
I shall do it. Yet what you want, or you need, must matter.
Why does this sound like it's like spread out?
Is what Becky wants. If he does not wish to be found, you will not find him. Ever. End of story.
Gotta be some way.
Vampires can evade detection by the senses. No divination magic works on us. Even the most precise microscope will be useless.
This.
Wherever did you get that?
Off one of the beast's victims, found by a bend in the river. Body was chopped in pieces. 3 of those pieces were hands. And with the ring, seemed to be all worn out. Perhaps he's taking an interest in it.
It's dead light, without a doubt. It will do splendidly. It comes from our home, where we lived before the conjunction of spheres. It's actually mine. I received it from a dear old friend. You might call him a humanist. He saw us vampires as guests here. Guests who owe their hosts, meaning you humans and the elder races, respect.
Respect? Meaning not to treat us like cattle to be slaughtered for food.
Precisely. And the reason why I in turn gave it to Detlef. To remind him of the ideals my old friend championed.
The hand. What do you plan to do with it?
You've heard of Kobenares' theory of tissue memory retention.
Rings a distant bell? Read about it in...
Rings a distant bell.
Disseminated. But if memory serves, it's never managed to do the work.
He and I corresponded since we became friends. Thus, I know he completed his research and performed the first tests. It's complicated, so without delving into detail, it is possible to use every piece of tissue to reconstruct what a whole body experiences.
How's it work? Need any special equipment?
We must brew a decoction which Kobenares gave a poetic name. Resonance. Once imbibed, it sends one into a trance similar to that induced by...
Yeah, I mean, you make a good point.
Picture it as dreaming of fragments of someone's life.
Any chance we might see what Detlef was doing just before he lost his head?
Indeed. But I also hope resonance will reveal the location of Detlef's heart.
This has got to be like my 5th cocktail. Let's just fucking... I don't know what's happening.
His life previous theory. Guess making a dose of resonance won't be easy.
In addition to Detlef's tissue, we should be powerful occipital lobe stimulant. Effectively poison and make one susceptible to visions.
I've got a few ingredients to choose from. Unfortunately, all are pretty rare. There's mamoon glands, the closest ones I know of are in the zebra. Somewhat white saliva would also serve for the people called to extinction over a century ago. Could go with the kobold's eyes. The creatures are sentient. They will not gouge one's eyes out.
Given that we lack the time to see this as ourselves, we will need to substitute.
It's good. I'm probably gonna be so fucking hungover tomorrow. Oh, I'm gonna try to drink some water and eat some toast and stuff before I pass out. Okay, if you were forced to fuck one animal,
What was that?
like the type of animal, which animal would it be?
Very intelligent fowl. I asked him to look for the creatures you mentioned, him and his brethren. Perhaps they'll find one in the air, and I would hazard to fuck the braving to spy any said creature faster than a solitary creature. Skills, it will take them some time nonetheless. So, perhaps you'd care for a stick of mandrake.
Oh. For me, I was gonna say horses.
Rarely say no to a snifter.
Sadly, this is but a weak infusion rather than a proper distillate.
Even better. I remember your mandrake.
Okay,
urge.
besides
Seems
human,
they'd have rather kept
what's
it
the point of the
themselves.
question?
Now, what
Obviously.
could Geralt have done?
Jojo, do you want a treat?
Set a nice little trap for me. Sorry. Wanna get me to confess, and I have to try harder.
I love a challenge. In that case, my ears have got.
No, I just like horses.
Reveal one of your secrets. Vampires, intriguing creatures, hostile defenses and lives.
Anything in particular interesting?
Come here, Jojo. Here you go. Sit. Sit. There you go. God, he's such a silly dog.
Gotta ask you the big question that everyone wonders about. What happens after death?
You wish me to tell you if the human belief in the gods is well-founded, as I did not know. We vampires differ exceedingly from you humans. Our matter, which was composed, can exist without form. We require neither heart, brain, nor air to bring it.
But were you dead?
As humans understand death, yes.
Feel anything? Understand anything?
It's rather hard to explain. I felt something very unsettling. Something I cannot even name, for I did no reasoning. After rebirth did I begin to understand that I had helpless, cold and unimaginable fear. If not for Dettlaff, I might have drowned in an eternity of icy terror.
This is still wild to me, dude. I was getting anywhere from 20 to 60 viewers a night.
It's hard to compare to anything I know.
Nothing.
Yet you are aware we don't see
Nothing
everything.
tonight.
The way you
Nothing's
cling
day
to life,
before.
I find it entirely peculiar. You are mortals, ergo it's a foregone conclusion. You will die. It's but a question of time. Thus I often find myself wondering why you try so very hard. To die at 20 years, 40, even 100, what's the difference? They're all but the blink of an eye.
Depends on your point of view. Man who's got 1,000,000 crowns to spend can't possibly understand one who's only got 20.
Very true. One's outlook can indeed change much.
Got a new life, new body. Give it a new start, blank slate.
Starting all the news is a very broad concept. What exactly do you mean?
Your blood addiction, say. Wondering if your body's the same. Still remembers. Maybe if you drank now, you wouldn't get hooked.
All addictions are a form of sin. Re-addiction is not a risk I'm willing to take, just to test a hypothesis about corporeal regeneration and whether propensities can be over.
Fair enough. Curiosity, that's all. Sorry.
Not to worry, Carol. Curiosity is a natural reaction to the circumstances, apart from which I've always valued that trait in you.
Always fascinated me the way vampires can regenerate. And going back is one thing. But Dettlaff recreating you out of a wet smear? Something else entirely.
A difficult and laborious process, but one that's possible, as my presence proves. But I've heard you too require the occasion. They say you lost your memory.
For a bit. But Triss helped me get it back. Actually, she's pretty damn lucky I only had amnesia.
Yes, you humans are rather bugging those two. To strip you of life is, well, just plain easy. I've always pitied you in that regard. We vampires are much harder to cry. If a member of another race kills one of us, we can be reborn with a living higher vampire hell. However, if one of our own strikes the deadly blow, death is permanent. There can be no rebirth. One of the chief reasons why vampires long ago swore never to fight one another.
Curious what you did after you were reborn.
As I'm sure you can surmise, at first I was thoroughly absorbed with recovery. As it is, I'm still not recovered completely. I was so weak the folks could move on my own. Dettlaff bore my weakness bravely, showed great patience. If not for him, I wouldn't be here. And I'd have regenerated far slower. Once I could last stand unassisted, I set off for Bruges, from my one-time home at Dillingham. There I led the peaceful life of a rural hero and soldier, enjoying my neighbours' respect and, in fact, constituting the exact opposite of the monstrous vampire the populace imagined.
Bruges, you say?
We both make you sentimental?
Perhaps a dash. But what of you? Where have you been? Ever find yourself alive?
Well, about that.
Back then, yeah. But we parted again soon after. All right, give you one question. What do you want to know?
One question to ask is as fascinating as you go. Crawl past me, I'd say. But I shall do my best to make it count. If you were to die and be reborn as I was, in your new life, would you choose to be a witcher?
See, Regis. Doubt I'd know how to be anything else.
Ever tried?
See, you're determined to get an answer. I like being a witcher. Just refuse to ask directly, as always. I like being on the path. I like picking up a lead, a trail. I like the tension right before a fight. And nothing gets my adrenaline flowing like battling a beast. Even gotten used to people treating me like a freak, an outcast. Yeah, not something I think about much. I like being a witcher.
Thank you for being honest. Honesty is an attribute of the truly brave. That's a privilege of the very few.
Still no sign of your winged friend. Sure it understood what you wanted.
That's it. Let's wait a bit longer. It'll return soon, don't doubt that for a moment. Quite vampire-like, in fact. Are you absolutely certain they don't administer a few of our genes due to trial and progresses?
As far as I know, none. Now what you got for me?
You were right. No kobolds or mamoonies for miles around.
Knew it.
Allow me to finish. You see, there's this spotted. It haunts abandoned residences in Carlberta Woods.
Impossible. My brethren hunted down every last spotted white before I was born.
And it seems you must revise your knowledge of spotted whites. For somehow this will manage to survive your brethren's onslaught. It seems I know this home. It's correct. Tell about it. Locals believe the place cursed. Perhaps that's how the whites survived entirely unmolested.
Whites rarely appear in the woods, even less likely to find them in abandoned human homes. They inhabit remote wildernesses, old abandoned cemeteries.
What's your point?
This might not be a spotted white after all. The little helper might have made a mistake.
I sincerely doubt it. Ravens are devilishly intelligent creatures, and they've highly developed observational skills.
What exactly did they observe?
The area around the estate, it's covered in spoons.
Spoons?
Spare me the skeptical smile. I'm but the bearer of this news. And perhaps this spotted white is true. The spoons are somehow related to the curse.
Know anything else about this curse?
I don't recall much in particular. Really don't attach much importance to this thing. It was mentioned to me as an anecdote, no more.
Come on, search your memory. Something, anything could be important.
I believe it had a relation to hunger. No, perhaps greed, rapacity. Someone was punished for something.
Textbook definition of a curse, pretty much.
Sorry, Geralt. I try not to clutter my mind with the details of every far-fetched tale I happen to hear. What are your thoughts?
A specimen of a species thought long extinct. And a curse. In one place. That a coincidence? Or are they related?
Professional Personally, I've nothing against you delving into this dynamic, but please remember we need the right survivor. Nothing beyond that.
Let's do this. Start making a decoction while I go get some saliva from that white. Uses it in its brews.
Can you imagine the white would simply set himself?
Worst case scenario, I'll bring in the salivary glands. They ought to do as well.
I imagined you asking the white to spit into a vial. Quite amusing as a thought, but the saliva glands will do fine indeed.
So, see you later.
Yes, till later. I shall start by perusing some tomes.
Tomes? How are you gonna make this decoction?
Require one last ingredient. Alas, obtaining it could prove a trifle toilsome. Thus, I hope to identify suitable alternative.
All right. Good luck.
God damn, dude. Alright, I think we're gonna call the stream there for the night. Thank you to all my homies who tuned in. I do really appreciate it. And if you want to keep seeing me do this playthrough, please be sure to subscribe to anyone who's not. I'll be continuing it in the days to come.